Folks, welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Small follow-up video, couple minutes long. Made a video the other day about Lord of the Rings, breaking $1,000 and now pushing towards like $1,500 for a collector box of the holiday special. Blah, blah, blah. We know the history. We've covered on this channel for the last year. Came out the bottom of the market. It was Magic 30. People hated it. They thought it was a redoing of the same previous set to milk the consumer. Everybody was stupid. The social media empire, internet police just bashed it. Now, I got a lot of messages of you all saying there's no way these new collector boxes, Rudy, for $300, $400, $500, and Lord of the Rings special can be $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, like you're saying. Okay, look. Timmy's around the world. Okay, I know Game Piece Army. I know you all combine and stick together like a jelly bean. But let me explain something to you all. Okay, I know what the messages are. Rudy, we can't have a $4,000 one-year-old collector box when a box of, revised Magic the Gathering is $8,000 to $10,000. A box of Stronghold is $4,000. How can a box of Stronghold be the same price as Lord of the Rings in another year? Folks, vintage Magic sets like Revised, in Stronghold, in Urza's, these boxes do not have $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 cards in them. The serialized poster cards out of 100 sell for, on the worst possible card you could get is $1,000 to $2,000. And then they go up. They average around $5,000 a serialized card. And if you get a One Ring card, they're like $10,000 to $100,000 a card. So even if they're $20,000 a card for One Ring, okay? Even if some of the other ones are $5,000 to $10,000, you cannot have, it's not a bubble. You cannot have a collector box crash back to $500 when you've got a $50,000 card in it. And not one. It's out of 100. So even if 40 of them have never been found or gone to the market, you can't have 40 cards that are $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a card that you have the potential to pull from a box that's $1,000. You can't have, and then here's the kicker. And then if you miss the serialized card, that's $20,000. As you open the box, you have all these $10, $20, $50, $100 cards just packed in the box. The common, uncommon slot. You have Nazi G's and uncommon cards that are worth $10, $20, $30. In the rare slot, you have like a list of $10 to $100 cards. Then the Surge foil slots. And then, of course, you have non-serialized poster cards, which are actually serialized cards that are not posters. You have the land cycle. You have serialized chase lands and other cards in the slot. I think the commander deck lands or whatever they are. All kinds of specialty lands. You cannot have a set that's a bubble and is going to go back to $300, $400, $500 if it has that much EV. That is the largest ball sack of EV in the history of sealed product, in the history of Magic the Gathering. There is not even another collector box that has, even in the same realm, we're talking even in the same galaxy as Pluto and the floating Tesla in space, there is name one Magic box that's under $1,000 that has EV in cards of this value. Anybody? I'm still waiting. I can just sit here and eat tacos and just stare at you guys and make inappropriate eye contact. I do it with your stepsister. She likes it though. You don't. Name one thing. There isn't. And you can't apply the label of a bubble because you're angry, because you are part of the 99% on the internet that didn't buy it and you're angry about it and bashed anyone who opened them. Trust me, go to my old videos. I did 15 videos of opening this. Look at the comments. Just people ridiculing on this product. That's why it's a frustrating thing for people. I get it. Emotional baggage. I get it. But folks, I can open a $1,500 box of Visions or Weatherlight. And if I'm lucky, I'll get some reserve list cards and maybe a couple $100 in value. If I open a single $1,000 box of Lord of the Rings Holiday Special, I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed At least a minimum of a couple $100. Like, the EV is higher now, and the product's a year old. 1 year! One! A single line! A single Chris Cox line! Like, folks, it's not a bubble. It's not a scam. It is a perfect storm. It is the ultimate black swan of sealed product in magic. And I'm sorry, everybody missed it. Everybody got fucked. That's what happened. This is the ultimate textbook study. There will not be another Lord of the Rings holiday special situation. This is not repeatable. You can't say, Rudy, Final Fantasy, Marvel. Yes, they're going to do well. They're going to go up. But everybody knows they're going to do well. Everybody's going to fight for it. It's like Pokemon Surging Sparks. Everybody's going to go after it. You cannot duplicate the holiday special Black Swan box, the prices, and the cards. It cannot be duplicated. It was a once-in-a-lifetime scenario that nobody saw coming. Okay? There is absolutely zero evidence. Well, Rudy, they're going to ban the One Ring. I banned your stepmom. There's no difference if they ban the One Ring. It has zero impact. Like, there are no, like, the amount of these sealed boxes left is so low, it's stupid. It's as bad as my hair. It's as bad as a microwaved leftover taco. It's just bad. Okay? And folks, it's weird. I get it. Because people are saying, how can a 1-year-old product be the same price as Visions or Weatherlight? How can it be the cost of 3 boxes of Homelands? If this thing, Rudy, if you're right, which you never are because you bamboozle all of us, you're cute. You know, if I'm right, these go to $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a collector box in the next 12, 24 months. Yes, a Lord of the Rings little 12-pack box is going to be worth more than sealed Urzas, and eventually it's probably going to be worth more than a fucking box of Revised, which is $8,000 to $10,000. I'm sorry. That's not what people want to hear because nobody has the product. And I'm sorry, but it was the ultimate Black Swan event. It's not going to happen again. This is just the world we're in. It needs to be accepted. It's nowhere near a bubble. Anyone out there, if you had thousands of boxes of this, nobody does. Nobody has thousands of boxes of this. If they did, you're on a gold mine. A single pallet of like 1,000 boxes is already over $1 million. Nobody has it. To my knowledge, the Rudy Heavy Bag Stuck position is probably the largest position, and I've only got a couple hundred boxes. I've got like 300 boxes, which in today's market would be $300,000 to $400,000. And I believe that's probably the largest position. And that's only because some of the boxes are dented, and I threw them, and I fucking hated what happened with that thing. It was a nightmare. And I'm telling you, folks, you cannot have a sealed box crash if the box is that rare and the cards in the box are pulling up the numbers and pulling up the price. Because literally, if the box, if somebody contacted me right now and said, Rudy, I have 1,000 boxes of Lord of the Rings Holiday Special, and I will sell them to you for $500 a box. I will pay your flight, come to Florida, I'll give you $500,000. Because it doesn't exist. And because if I could buy those for $500 a box, I wouldn't even sell them. I would literally just rip them and open them and film the box openings and just hunt serialized cards, and I would sell all the normal cards. Folks, that's just the situation. It's going to be a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 box. There's nothing anyone can do. Yes, a 1 to 2 year old product is going to become one of the most expensive Magic products in history, and it's fucking weird. But that's the world we live in. Buckle up, Buttercup.